Well, good Monday, good Monday, good Monday, motherfuckers. Ah, I feel amazing for it to be Monday. I feel good. Get y'all ass in here. I know it's early. Today is an off day for me. I'm not doing anything. And I was doing all that extracurricular posting. Okay. And so I was like, fuck it, I might as well go live because y'all know I like a good posting, but it's nothing like y'all actually hearing what the fuck I'm saying in my voice. So happy magical Monday. Okay. Happy magical Monday. Hope you guys are staying safe, staying well, staying high, staying light as a feather, high as a kite. All right. Um, get in here and sat down. Get in here and sat down. I want to talk about, like, yeah, I got this download about the masculine and feminine, and I call it the plug and sockets. And y'all, I am obsessed because I feel like spirit entrusted with me divine union codes, and this is going to bring about the unification of a nation, bitch. I'm bringing balance back with this shit. Follow me now. You know, there may be some concepts if you already in my classes, and you done already took the game of opposite class, and you done already took the plug and sockets class. You kind of got a little, you know what I'm saying, a little feel of where I'm finna go with this. But I told y'all I'm coming out with this matchmaking services, and I'm going to match you motherfuckers by y'all inner frequencies. And this is for true connection and compatibility. Okay. I ain't talking about no superficial fake ass third density, you know what I'm saying, terms of what masculine and feminine is, because we letting that shit go because there was a psyop here. Before I get into what I'm talking about, I'm finna tell y'all how they tricked y'all, and then how, you know what I'm saying, we finna get this shit together. All right. So without further ado, welcome to Sea Valley. Down in the valley where the celestial crew gets lifted. Shouts out to the Sea Valley members, both OGs and newbies. Shouts out to the COCE. I'm recruiting. I'm back on my recruitment. You know what I'm saying, got my eyes out for people that want to come and be a part of the coven of celestial excellence. Y'all, I'm never playing about that coven. All right. Uh I'm never playing about that, but I am recruiting. I have some spots that have opened up, and I'm definitely got my eye out. Okay. Y'all like and share this, especially if y'all on Facebook now, cause y'all know Facebook I always be trying to play with a real nigga such as myself. All right. So I got up today, and what was on my heart, which is always on my heart, hit that like button, put your girl in the rhythm. Okay. What's on my heart since I got this download, y'all, I may have got this download a month, and this was the biggest download I have ever received. It took that motherfucker maybe shit, maybe like 2 to 3 weeks to actually come all the way through. Um, but once I got it, like, I haven't been able to let it go because I know that spirit is trusting me to be the one to bring these codes. Like, I had to be the one to do it. Here, I had to be the one to bring these union codes. I'm finna change the game of relationships, starting with how you motherfuckers relate to y'all selves. All right, because y'all know over here, you know what I'm saying, we follow the universal, you know what I'm saying, blueprint, because this is how this construct was set up. You go hurt yourself and stress yourself trying to go all around the world where you just play the game how the game was supposed to be played, and your ass can actually win and live a better life. So, I'm on this plug and sockets, this masculine and this feminine. I'm on it real bad. And so I was this morning, I was basically, saying, because if you took the class, you know the basis of it. But I was saying it for the people that's on the outside, that's not in private school. They don't know, saying, what I'm talking about when I say plugs or sockets. Also, people always telling us that we are both masculine and feminine, but they never fucking telling us how. Like, they never give instructions. Like, they never give us a goddamn manual. How do we do this? Like, how do we, embody these things? Like, tell me something. Don't just tell me something. You feel me? So spirit put this download on me, y'all, and it has been just, I haven't been able to put it down. So I'm gonna start with what we are here to do, because they have, like, y'all don't understand, life is really simple. All right. Life is really simple. It's just that you've been brainwashed and conditioned and programmed so goddamn bad that you really taking this shit for serious now. I'm gonna need you to undo that on your own time, in your own mind, but you're gonna have to undo that if you really want to. First of all, the first mistake, I ain't gonna say the first mistake, but the first psyop was getting y'all to believe that heaven and hell was something outside of yourself, or something that you get, you go to at a later, date or time. That was the first thing. The second thing is getting you guys to hate differences, to getting you guys to fear what's not like you, to get you guys to, want this spell of normalcy, because normal is a goddamn psychological, um is this a word, or am I finna make it up? Sociological. It's about sociology and psychology. That's what normal was about. Because if everybody believed that everybody's supposed to be the same, have the same, and do the same, you will be, by doing that, you will automatically reject the opposite. You will automatically reject what's not like you. You will automatically look at the different things and automatically make a judgment on those things, and automatically go stay away from those things. And as long as you stay away from those things, you are not integrating or entering gratefully, right? New states of being and awareness that expands you as a whole. This was the whole reason for making y'all think that normal was cool, and that everybody had the same. The whole American dream was to get y'all to be fucking robots. All right. So I always tell y'all to pay attention to people that want to, any doctrine, any fucking teachings that teach restriction, that teaches prejudice, that teaches division, is not of source. This is from a being that is split from source, or under the illusion of being separate from everything, and it's came up with this doctrine for you to feel like you are separate from everything, and this is how you fuck up. And if you think I'm lying, y'all are even separated from y'all selves. The first split came you splitting yourself from yourself. And from that half assness, you have been calling in the half of things all of your life. All right. So when I was talking to saying earlier about how we are masculine and we are feminine, and we play these out within our inner energy, our core frequency, everybody that's playing the game of life, because everybody not playing the game of life, and I don't give a fuck if this hurt y'all feelings. I don't care. This just facts. I ain't doing this maliciously. Okay. I'm doing this truthfully. I'm just being real. Okay. This is your core frequency is either a force or a flow. All right. That force, a force, okay, is masculine, and the flow is feminine. All right. Our higher selves is whole. But in order to play the game of life, your higher self has to project its consciousness and split it. A seen side, which is your body car, and the unseen side, which is your soul body, which goes into it always stays the same. All right. The cars change, but the soul stays the same. The soul is the send out of the spirit. Okay. Because the spirit don't actually go nowhere. It don't actually, you know what I'm saying? It's just a projection. Okay. So understand that this is how we play out this masculine and this feminine within ourselves. If you don't understand that, then you are going to be looking, and this is why I told y'all these false powers that be has integrated all the systems, all of your spirituality, your religious, whatever the fuck you want to name it. They done had their hand in it, and they done tainted it, and they done sprinkled in that shit division and restriction, and that's gonna lead you to them. Okay. And every, so when the whole twin flame thing hit, that whole twin flame thing hit was getting you to think that you was looking for something outside of yourself, that you was looking for somebody else to complete you. There's nothing out there. There's nothing out there. All right. You got to complete you. Meaning you got to master your inner and your outer energies. You got to master your core frequency with your physical frequency. And by doing that, you become whole. And once you become whole, you project wholeness. And so you will receive wholeness back in return. That is the game of life. Okay. Like I said, it does not matter what your body is. The body is not you for real. The body is just a device in which the opposite is going to be expressed through. Okay? I'm going to use myself for example because god damn it, if I ain't studying nobody else, I didn't study myself. Okay? So as y'all may know, I will be what you would call a force. My core frequency is a force. All right. And my core frequency is a force, and my body car frequency is a flow. It is a feminine. Okay. This is how my makeup of the masculine and feminine polarities play out. Okay. Just because I'm in a girl car doesn't mean that my inner energy is feminine. And this is the mistake that, you know what I'm saying, y'all make. Life is like a game of hide and seek. Okay? And so I'm telling y'all, I'm coming up with this matchmaking service, and I'm gonna match y'all by y'all secrets, y'all frequencies, but y'all gonna have to have sessions so I can determine if you are a true plug or a true socket, and make sure that you're not distorted, because a lot of people don't know what they are because they're so distorted based off things that happened in their past. Okay, so if you done had sessions, or like you one of my coven babies, you should know because I've been on this for a minute with y'all. But if you like, in order for me to be able to match you with somebody, you're gonna have to be operating at your true core frequency and not something that you are distorted as, because there's a lot of distortions out here, and that goes mainly with the distortion of the masculine and the feminine, period. Okay? Understand, when we talking about gender roles and shit, that's for the human part. Okay? That's for the human. Um that's not actually for the energetic sake. First of all, understand that the energy is the most important thing. The body is physical, just like the physical world is secondary. It's the results of something. Okay, it's the effects of something. The cause of it is your energetic state. Okay, so boom, I'm a core. My core is a force. And of course, my core is a force because of what the fuck I am and what I am here to do. Because my core is a force, I chose a feminine body. And like I tell y'all, I always incarnate in feminine bodies. All right. I always incarnate in feminine bodies. I like these cards the most. And because it is the opposite of my nature, which is a force. So I choose the body that is a flow. Because of me choosing this body that is a flow, right? It's going to help me be able to integrate the opposite of my nature. So in life, I'm going to experience the opposite of my nature. All right. In order for me to not hate it, not demonize it, not attack it, but to enter it gratefully, so I can learn the because remember, the whole objective of all these game worlds is experience and expansion. Okay. So I'm a plug. As a plug, I am a force on the inside. This means that I am more masculine by nature. Notice when I speak of relationships, prior to me integrating my feminine side more, I'm telling you right now, I'm not a domesticated woman, baby. I'm not finna cook for you. I'm not finna clean for you. Right? And you know what I'm saying? Because I'm in a woman car, you gonna look like, damn, that bitch in her masculine. She ain't had her daddy. She had to survive. None of that shit is the truth. I had my daddy. My daddy was a provider. You know what I'm saying? I had a pretty soft life. I had to do nothing really. It's just what my core is. Okay? I'm not the housewife. I'm not finna do that. I'm a fucking force. I'm here, nigga. I'm here to change some shit. I'm here to move some shit. That's not what I am. Right? So let me tell you, as a force, as a plug, I'm not ever, you know what I'm saying? I tell you all the time, I'm not a lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, look how the fuck I talk, look how the fuck I act. Look at the principles how I carry myself. I am and so by this is the confusion. This where it get tricky at. Because I am a plug riding in a girl's car, you look at me to be a receiver and to be, you know what I'm saying, this. Nigga, I am a provider and a protector. You understand me? I provide and I protect. I am a supplier. I push outwards. I am a force. You feel me? No. Of course, I am here to integrate the family, going with the flow. So, you know what I'm saying? I know how to balance that out. I know how to be nurturing. I know how, because I've taught myself how to integrate those things. But by nature, nigga, that's not me. That's not me. So I tell men all the time, right? If you would like, you know what I'm saying, you about need a socket. You need a healthy socket, because a healthy socket, she is a flow on the inside. And she's, you know what I'm saying, naturally, you know what I'm saying, like a following, allowing. You know what I'm saying? That's her. That's her. You get me? You feel me? On the outside, she may be a force. She may be, you know, say she may come out physically as a hardcore this. On the inside, she is a socket. So you would need a woman that's a natural nurturer. I am a natural force. It is nothing wrong with either one of us. It's just that you got to know who the fuck you dealing with. And so I know myself. I'm going to tell you up front, because I want you to understand what you get involved with. As it goes, by me being a masculine, a force, I connect more with sockets. It doesn't matter if your body card is a woman or a male. If you are a inner socket, if you are an inner flow, I bet you we gonna have sparks flying. I bet you I'm talking about like we got a true connection, because a plug can't plug into a plug. A socket can't plug into a socket. People are distorted and don't know their natures, and you are trying to build relationships and friendships off of this, and this is destroying shit because you not understanding what's going on. This even within your family. This even within your family, like it doesn't matter the cars, and this is why we always say it doesn't matter the physical. Get to know somebody by their soul, by their shadow. That fucking frequency is a force or a flow. That just means how it vibrates. Does it vibrate in a flow pattern, or do that bitch rush out there like your girl? That's what it all boils down to. We was never supposed to be looking at the opposite like it was an enemy. We was never supposed to be looking at the opposite like it was something that, you know what I'm saying, that was contagious, that would kill us. We was always supposed to look at it with fascination and curiosity, right? Because that curiosity is going to lead you to experience, and that experience is going to lead you to different expressions. That different expression is going to lead you to expansion. Bitch, that's how you get big. The bigger the spirit, the better the life. Stop playing. Okay, stop playing. So in your dynamics, it depends. It doesn't matter all that other shit they telling y'all about. As a plug, a true connection is an actual receiving and an actual give. It's a give and take thing harmoniously. A lot of y'all have been trying to pair with a device that's just like you. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with plugs. I see myself in plugs. But when it comes to compatibility, when it comes to what's longevity and understanding and giving and receiving, how I move, I'm gonna need me a socket. I'm gonna need me a socket for that. My dating service is gonna bring back real love around this bitch. We're gonna be truly compatible with people. We're gonna be able to truly have real connections, because y'all ain't been in no connections, bro. And that's why these relationships be draining the fuck out y'all. Ain't no true connection finna drain you, baby. It's gonna boost you even on the low days, even of the worst of days. Y'all connection together, that shit. And so when people saying love ain't enough, y'all saying that because y'all ass imbalanced. Y'all saying that because you don't know your nature, and you are trying to pair with somebody that you are not intercompatible. When they say be equally yoked, they not talking about nothing physical. Because you can have a car, I can have a car, you can have a house, I can have a house, you can have a good job, I can have a good job, and we don't feel shit for each other. We don't feel shit for each other. Physically, we equally yoked. Intercompatibility wise, I'm a plug and you a plug. We can't relate. We can't have no true connection like that. That would be an attachment. Attachments drain you because it's just dead information. It's useless information. And if you think I'm lying, that's why on your phones, when you have too much useless information, what does it do to your phone, you guys? Y'all know I'm always liking these bodies to these phones because that's what they did. You feel me? What happens when you have too much useless ass information stored on your phone? It's going to start to slow your phone up, and you will not be able to use applications properly. Okay. Shit. You have not. All right. It slows it down. And this is why when y'all be in these attachments, because you a plug, he a plug, she a socket, he a socket, there is no true connection. All right. There is no true connection. And by there being no true connection, what's finna happen? Y'all are finna drain the fuck out of each other. And on the outside, Y'all finna drain the fuck out of each other's lives. That's what's finna happen. That's what's gonna happen. So as a plug, I know that, and let me tell you some characteristics of a plug, because I'm a plug, and I'm gonna tell you, y'all need to take the class for sure, because this basically the class, just a little bit more random, because I'm just saying shit, right? Mom, what about when you're bisexual, right? When I connect with women, I'm more so a force with them, but when I deal with men, I'm soft. This the thing, we are both a force and a flow, but I don't give a fuck if you like goats. You have a core frequency. What is it? What is your core? Your core doesn't change. That's your core. When something is core, that's your anchor. That's set. So what is your core frequency? All right. Being bisexual just means that you're able to flow through the force and the flow. Right. That's all that means. When you're bisexual, it just means that the energy, yeah, you may be a core, but you also identify with your force, or you may, be a force, but you also identify with that flow within yourself and with others. That's just all it is. And that's even when it comes down to like homosexuality and this, like, it's not about the body. It's not about the body. Okay. It's not about the body. And then sometimes it'll be like this. So let's say, for instance, if I'm a masculine, my inner core is a masculine, but my body car isn't designed as a masculine. So even though I'm a masculine on the inside, my body doesn't like women. Do you understand? Do you understand? Even though I'm like the core is a masculine, so you would think that that would make me homosexual, right? Like I would like women. No, that doesn't make that for me. Can it play out like that with other people? Yes. Yes, the car doesn't matter. The car is just holding the you know what I'm saying, the frequency. That's all the car is. So it doesn't matter. We be looking at these cars and be like, oh well, he looked like this. Why he act like that? Because he's a socket. And just because a man is a socket doesn't mean that he's a homosexual. It just means that he is at his core more in tune and intuitive and more of a flow and allowing than the other males that may be plugs. What makes him homosexual is when his core is a masculine, you know what I'm saying? His core is feminine and his body car is feminine too. That's homosexual. Everything is about us first. It doesn't matter about the outside. It's telling you how their energies is playing out. Okay? So the inner core is a feminine, and even though he's in a masculine car, the car is. And so when this like this, when that happens like that, when they are homosexual, right? This just simply means that I'm not gonna say this, like in a couple like some kind of way they got distorted, and that distorted just been passing down each incarnation. They are not wrong for being distorted. They are not, you know what I'm saying, this. No, somebody cannot come in and change your core. It's a core for a reason. No, your core is your core. I have always been a force. I'm going to always be a force. How that plays out though, yes, somebody can, if you are distorted, like your core can become distorted, but your core cannot change. Distorted just means pulled out of place. You be like life be taking y'all out y'all nature. Y'all parents, the shit that y'all went through as kids. It be, you know what I'm saying, distorting y'all nature. So y'all be kind of confused, out of shape, out of place. You be misplaced. Distorted simply means to be misplaced. So when somebody is homosexual, they're not evil. They're not this. Right? The energies are just misplaced, and that's how it's playing out. It doesn't make them less than or worse than or whatever. So at any given time, they can come to the realization that they are out of place, or that, you know what I'm saying, they can like have past life regressions, or, you know what I'm saying, have a past life and see shit happen in past lives that put them out of place, and they never heal from that. So they carry that shit on their SD card and just keep on, you know what I'm saying, incarnating like, bro, this shit deep. Everybody be in a core, your core frequency at birth. But once you come here, this is the game of opposites. So coming here, it's automatically understood that you are going to be displaced and distorted, because this is the name of the game. It's a big ass hide and seek. It's a big ass hide and seek. But what you're looking for is your right place with yourself. It's nobody else, right? It's nobody else. So, some attributes of being a plug, okay? As a plug, I am a supplier. All right. I am the force. I am the provider. I am the protector. I am the giver. I am I'm the energetic penis. I'm the energetic phallus. That's what I am. I penetrate. I come with force. I shoot outwards. That's what I am by nature. Okay. So when I'm in relationships, okay, like I've never been okay with men providing for me. And I never been okay with men being my sole protection. Not saying that, oh well, this, I'm not taking nothing from men, but you got to understand what the fuck I am on the inside, right? You got to understand what I am by nature. I'm finna provide for us. I'm finna protect us. I'm the giver. I made a post a while back, like I'm realizing, like shit, bro, like my feminine side so kind of like undeveloped. Like I'm so used to being the provider and the protector, like men doing taking me on dates and stuff and like buying me gifts and shit. That's something you would do to a socket, baby. That's something, and the reason why that's something that you would do to a socket as a plug, plugs need different things for fulfillment than sockets. As a plug, I need emotional intensity and consistency for fulfillment. All right. And as a socket, sockets need variety and spontaneity to enhance their creativity. Our sockets are our receivers, our artists, our nurturers, our creators. Like they are the ones that create the heaven on earth. That is a socket. We all are both, but you got to, your core frequency is what you are. The other side is what you integrate with. That's what sockets are. Can sockets choose to have one person to be their emotionally consistent one? Yes. But understand, if you are dating a socket, they are varieties. They need new experiences. They gonna need new people in their reality because that feed their creativity, that helps them flourish. You cannot get with a socket and be, you know what I'm saying, have low self-esteem and try to get them out of their variety because they need that for their fulfillment. Same token, as a plug, variety is cool, right? I'm learning, like right now, I feel like I'm more in my variety stage of, you know what I'm saying, of integration. Because I'm big on consistency. I'm big on consistency. I need that emotional intensity and consistency. That's my fulfillment. I really don't give a fuck. If I got that, I don't really give a fuck about talking to 2 and 3 niggas. Like I tell y'all all the time, I like to talk to one nigga at a time. I like to talk to one nigga at a time. It's no such thing as good or bad anything. It just is. Okay. I don't believe in good and bad. Sockets are very important. Plugs are important. Sockets are important. We need each other. There's no one that's better than the other. But sockets, I feel like sockets, y'all have so much power, y'all got so much creativity, and y'all tapped into the cosmic womb off tops, right? And so like so are the plugs, but it's just in a different way. It's, you know what I'm saying? Um That's all. So, as me, I'm getting into the variety, but variety isn't what I need for my fulfillment. So when I'm dating, like when I'm fucking with people, and this is the thing. This is the thing now. This is the thing. Your programming, your distortion is going to tell if you are a distorted socket or undeveloped socket, okay? Or developing plug, or you know, say undeveloped plug or a distorted plug, okay? Because when I was a distorted plug, when I was undeveloped, okay, and I had, you know, saying I was insecure, I wasn't safe within, I had a whole lot of programming going on. I was the one that's trying to get with a socket, and I'm trying to make your ass have one person, because what do you need all that fucking variety for? Hill. That's how I used to be when I was insecure and I wasn't understanding my nature and I wasn't understanding how shit go and I wasn't safe. meaning I wasn't secure within myself. So hell nah, I wasn't okay with you having variety. What the fuck you need variety? Why wasn't I enough? That's the shit that was going on through my head when I was, undeveloped. Right? So now that I am a developed, now that I am a pure plug, right? I'm not distorted, I'm not undeveloped. I done did years of work on myself. Okay, I secured myself. I'm balanced with my masculine and feminine, right? And I know that my connection is gonna come from a socket. So whether that's a friend that's gonna need other friends, I'm gonna be okay with that. As long as these sockets provided me with emotional consistency and intensity, I don't give a fuck about your variety. Because I know you need that, right? I know you need that. Man, this shit gonna change the game. We gonna show the world. I'm finna bring some shit together for sure. Right? Because everything is just energy. And that's the one thing that y'all have been overlooking, because humans overlook what they can't perceive. So a lot of y'all be up here, with y'all giving into this gender war when they just further pushing y'all into the cycle of division because they don't want no unification. Do y'all know how powerful we are together? Okay? Do you know how powerful we are together? Right? And I'm a plug. Like I say, I'm a plug too. And I love some sockets. I love sockets. And this is the thing. Let me tell y'all what sex really is. What I'm describing to you is the energetics of sex. So by me saying that I'm a plug, I'm a penis. I'm an energetic penis. And I'm always penetrating and putting my seed into the world. Right? So of course I love me a socket because energetically, like understand when I say this all the time, like if I had a boy car, like my people know, like, man, if I had a nigga car, if I had a boy car, on my life, I'd be more man than you niggas. I swear to God. Listen, if I had a boy car, oh, I'd be hell on you hoes. I'm talking about when I say such a real man, I'm talking about like a real man. That's what I'd be, because I'm a real man. Now I just got a good car. And that's why I get along more with men. Like I get along with men. I get along with, like, and then I'm smooth as hell. You would think I got game. I ain't even got no game. I'm just trying to plug into you because that's what I do. So when I want a nigga, now you can understand, like, when I say I'm not a lady, like if I want you, I'm coming to get you. When the man do that, so y'all can see that this shit ain't just something I'm making up, right? When the man come get you, that's what I do. That's what I do, right? When the man say what he mean what he say and make his actions and his words align, that's what I do. When I want you, I'm coming for you, right? Like I want to take care of you. Like shit, it's us. Ain't that's what a man do? Don't a man, lead with his actions? So the woman can, follow that energy, receive that energy, and duplicate it and multiply it. That's what sockets do. Don't y'all see that this ain't just about man and woman cars? This is energies that we playing out. So whether it's with my friends or if I'm, like romantically with you, nigga, I'm plugging into you, right? I take care of what's mine. I call my best friend, she one of my energy baby mamas, right? The only thing, like when I say I love her and I'm in love with her, my energy, I penetrate her energetically like I would do, like a man would penetrate me physically. I take care of her. I provide, I protect, like anything. But she's just my friend. Same thing as I would do it to a man that's a socket on the inside. And so you will see that relationship, that dynamic, and you will think there's something wrong with, like, why that nigga letting her do all this. But he's a socket. So he's supposed to receive my energy. And by receiving that energy, he takes it and he creates with it. And whatever he creates, my physical follows him. Y'all ain't understanding. I lead with the energy. The masculine, leads with the physical. This is how it plays out in dynamics. Y'all can't tell me I ain't on to something. This shit is gonna change the world. I'm studying motherfuckers. I'm talking about everybody I look at now. You either plug or socket, and I'm going down. And I said I need to stop doing that because it'd be hard for me to stay in the present because I'd be so like I'm just diagnosing you because like what the fuck are you? You a plug? You a this? It's everywhere. It's in everything. This ain't just for relationships. This everything you can use if you a plug. I can show you how to manifest better because you a plug. If you a socket, I also can show you better by using your core frequency. Like, stop fucking playing with me. You go back to all your relationships. I bet you your worst relationships, I bet you y'all was either distorted or y'all was incompatible. Right? Right? So, like, for instance, I'm a plug. I'm talking to this guy right now. He's a socket. His inside is a flow, but his outside so motherfucking masculine. Okay? His outside so masculine. My outside is feminine. It's so feminine. Like I tell y'all all the time that when it comes down to my sexual preference, I'm gonna put y'all in my business because I'm transparent like that and I don't give a fuck. And we grown. We grown. When it comes to my sexual style, I'm not a force. When it comes to my sexual style, that's the flow. And I like to be dominated. Like, I like to be, like, I like to have that force taken from me sexually, because this is like one of the only times that I get to put my power down, because as a plug, it doesn't come natural to me because I am a force. So when I'm sexually involved with somebody, I like that the masculine body and the energy of the body dominates my physical vessel, because that is the only way that you can fucking dominate me, because I'm a fucking force. Is this shit making feelings? Is this making feelings? Like, so motherfucker, I can move whatever. I'm talking about, I can come and force some shit down, but when it's time to get fucked, I'm on some yes sir, yes, take it, do it. I don't give a fuck. Like, even when I'm physically with my person, he's so masculine that my physical, like, so we connect on the inside and the outside, right? On the inside, plug and socket. On the outside, plug and socket. That's a true connection on my mom. What you talking about? We don't have no problems. He's a varietist. I know he's a varietist. I don't care. As long as I get the emotional intensity and consistency. Y'all know I got the bubble theory. What goes on in his outer worlds has nothing to do with what the fuck happens in our world. Just give me the emotional intensity and consistency. I don't give a fuck what you do. Right? I don't give a fuck what you do. That's unity, but that's only because I had to unify my own masculine and my own feminine. Okay. If I was at odds with either one of these parts of myself, I was going to play that battle out in my relationships with everybody in my life. Okay. You are playing out your own battle of masculine and feminine in your own life. Look at all of your dynamics. It is simply about the imbalance of masculine and feminine, and that is facts. Let me light my fucking J. So I used to wonder, like, what's wrong with me? Like, when my mama was trying to change, and this is the thing, our distortions happen from our like our parents be distorted and shit too, bro. Like, that's why you got to give y'all parents grace, because y'all parents was fucking programmed. And I don't give a fuck what you say and how bad you hurt. If a person is programmed on your life, my life, all of the lives of above and below, they cannot understand what the fuck they did. And I don't care how you want to say, oh, well, they 50 years old. I don't give a fuck. They got the capacity of a fucking 3-year-old. So if you expect your 3-year-old to go in there and fucking do world history, that's what you expecting from people that's programmed. You be expecting it. Now that what you be expecting. For a 3-year-old to go in there and write a fucking thesis statement. That what you be expecting from a person that's programmed. So our parents were distorted, okay? My mom was a socket, but my mom was distorted into her masculine, all right? And I'm just telling y'all my business so y'all can see how it'll play out in y'all lives. I'm finna tell y'all, when I came here a pure plug. But like, everybody has to come here and get distorted, because this is the game of opposite. So don't think that ain't nobody distorted or ain't nobody out of place, because this what the fuck this game is about. Okay. My mom was a socket and my dad is a plug. They both was distorted. My mom was in her masculine, was distorted into her masculine, which made her a distorted plug. All right. My dad was distorted into his feminine, which made him a distorted socket. Okay? Growing, I didn't start realizing the distortion till I got like in 7th grade. And so by 7th grade, I started to realize that my mom wasn't in her socket energy anymore, that she was in her masculine. And I felt like I had lost something. And so what I did was, because listen, I came here as a force. All right. My masculine energy has always been a force. So to my folks, they thought I was volatile. I told y'all about that. They thought I was emotionally fucked up because how I used to force around that bitch like a Tasmanian devil. It's just that it was so much force and I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know where to put the energy, right? So by 7th grade, I noticed that my mom kind of like had pulled herself away from me, like away from us, like away from the family. And I had fucking, and this is the thing, I feel like they was already distorted, but I noticed it. So what happened, what I did was I was in my right place up until that moment. When that happened, I tried to like erase my masculine energy and I tried to replace that energy with the feminine energy. So it would like a mother figure. Like I tried to change part of myself to be my own mother. You understand? Because I felt like she took herself away from me. I distorted myself to have that feminine energy, and that threw me out of balance, right? So what I mean by that threw me out of balance, what I started doing was I wasn't forcing enough. I was flowing and I was going with the flow with any old stupid shit, and that shit wasn't getting me nowhere in life. It was the worst ever. It was the worst ever. So that's where it comes from. So the my mom, if she was in her true nature, she would have been a socket. My dad, he would have been a plug. That would have been a true connection. Like it was always a true connection. That's how I was able to get. I told you I was a love baby. I was a love baby. This shit deep as fuck. This shit deep as fuck. So when I distorted myself, I tried to do the receiving things in relationships, right? I was going outside of my nature. So what sockets would do, I was doing that. It wasn't getting me no fucking where because I wasn't operating from my core. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't supplying no energy. I was allowing shit. I was, you know what I'm saying, going with the flow. I was receiving bullshit out there, motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. Right? That's because so as I real like I realized, so once I started like my life started going to shit started like I'm talking like bro, it got really bad, got in a relationship, and that leads me back to my post I made the other day, like a week or so ago, when I was like, are people toxic or are you just resisting integrating the opposite? Because ain't nobody toxic. Do y'all know what toxic is? Toxic is something that is, you know, say it's not helpful to you, when every fucking thing that's coming into your reality is helpful for you because it's giving you some type of knowledge and wisdom that you didn't have before. So no, nobody is toxic. Both of y'all ass just distorted and under programming, and y'all are trying to resist integrating with one another. That is what's toxic. That's it. So I can't say that my relationship was toxic. Shit, we was just distorted. I was a distorted socket. He was a distorted socket. Right? Neither one of us was in our place. So how did we expect harmony with each other when we didn't have harmony within ourselves? How the fuck did we expect that? Right? By me being a distorted socket in that relationship, and by him because he was a socket by nature, but he was a distorted plug. I was a distorted socket. We both was out of our positions. Right? So all that time, so it wasn't even, you know what I'm saying, we spent most of the relationship trying to battle these opposite sides of ourselves through each other. Right? I wasn't in my space, he wasn't in his space. Yeah, we try to force each other to get in we fighting each other to get in our rightful spaces, but not even consciously aware of what we doing. Right? I'm trying to change this motherfucker to be a socket because you playing like you a plug, and nigga, you ain't no plug. You a socket. So I'm trying to get you to be more emotional. I'm trying to get you to tap into your, you know what I'm saying, this, right? And meanwhile, I was a distorted socket. Because I ain't no motherfucking socket. I'm a plug. Not knowing that I was supposed to be leading with my energy. And it would have made, but I had to be safe first because I wasn't safe. And by me being distorted, I was penetrating. It was like spreading the STD, bro. It was like energetically spreading the STD. Remember, I'm the energetic penis. So I was deficient. I was insecure. I was distorted. And I'm just fucking us up because I'm pushing this out and he catching it and giving birth to bullshit. Y'all don't understand. Right? So when I start to, you know what I'm saying, do the work on myself and heal myself and come out my distortions and come out these illusions, I started to see like, wow, right? We really was out of place. Like we really was in each other's seats. This shit deep as fuck. Ain't nobody toxic. Ain't nobody a bad person. Ain't no none of that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you just don't know your nature. And whatever you don't know, like you are sending that shit out. And these are the people that's coming back. They not coming here to do nothing to you. You are sending them. You are sending for them because there are parts of yourself that you need to integrate. It's something within everything that like he say this now. Because let me tell y'all this. I fucking love my ex. Okay. And like if ever a time, like if ever I would want to get it, you know what I'm saying, harmonious with somebody, it's gonna be him. It's gonna be him and it could be him. It just depends on how he do the work. So don't ever think like it ain't no ex like that. Like that relationship showed me my fucking self in a way nothing else could. And he say this to this day, like we done did a role reversal, like it's flipped now. I'm on my physical shit and he on his emotional shit. Right? He say this all the time. I'm on my, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, it's the battle. It's not supposed to be a dance. I mean, it's not a battle. It's supposed to be a dance. It's supposed to be a dance, right? So y'all got to get that hurt out. Y'all got to clean out y'all sockets and make sure that y'all plugs charged up, baby. Love ain't did nothing to us. Connection, like I said, do you want to know how you level up the fastest around this game of life? Connections. Just look at it. Connecting. That's amplifying more power. More power means more experiences. More experiences mean more fulfillment. More fulfillment mean more expansion. That's how you get to the God. That's how you get ascended. That's how you know what I'm saying, you project past this bullshit, bro. That's how. So I hope the world ready for me, you know? Cause I got these codes and I'm dead ass motherfucking serious. I'm gonna do this matchmaking service. I'm case studying right now. Let me tell you, I'm case studying. Okay, this is socket. All sockets. Y'all have the same. I'm talking about like, bro, I can spot a socket. I love y'all. I can spot a socket, bro. Y'all are so creative. And but this is the thing. I don't like y'all distorted sockets though, cause y'all be out acting all nonchalant and shit. Y'all be trying to act like y'all don't care, and y'all care so much. Y'all care so much. Like that's the only thing when this socket distorted, right? Y'all be acting like y'all don't care. Y'all can't do nothing but care. As the receivers, the plug is the suppliers. Like I supply y'all. I'm a supplier. Can't y'all tell? Just look at how I live. Look at everything I done shown you. Look at everything. Am I not what I say I am? I'm a supplier. I'm a giver. But I'm integrating into learning how, you all know I couldn't even receive a fucking compliment. I ain't want a motherfucker doing nothing for me. In my relationship, my ex was the financial provider. That shit killed me. You hear me? Oh my God. I felt, and now I could not understand, like, okay, this man don't mind helping you. This man don't have why. I'm talking like, bro, the shit used to depress me. Like, bro, I gotta get off my ass. I gotta provide for Jay. I can't be having no nigga taking care of me, bro. Like that shit just not what I'm here to do. Like I could not rest. if he was a social media ass nigga, he could get up here and tell you like, bro, he used to be like, you good, I ain't tripping. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just this. Like, no, nigga, I need to be a teammate. Like, I need to be out here making moves. I need to be doing some. That shit just, I just could not sit right because my nature is a provider and a protector. So I want to be that. I want to be there for my man. I want to be there for you. Like I'm gonna want to do that. It's never gonna be a time where I want you to take care of me. It's never gonna be a time, where I want you to just solely do shit by yourself. We're gonna be together as a team, or I'm gonna be by myself. You feel me? Like, I'm never gonna do that. Like, I'm never gonna do that. Like, I can, like, trust me, I've taught myself how to. And in this situation, like what I say, I'm dealing with this guy. Like, he's really showing me how to like integrate more, because his flow is such a, you know what I'm saying, like, he's so in tune with his flow. It actually helps me balance my flow. So when I'm with this nigga, I'll be talking like this. Hey, I still be, this is integration here. I still be a force, but I be so gentle and I be so soft and I be so like, oh, I care about you. Do you need this? Do you want me to do this? It's this voice I get like, hey, baby, what you doing? That type of voice. And the other day, you getting it real shit. You getting it real shit. I'm talking to you like this, right? I'm talking to you like this. But when he, like, when I'm around him, by like physical flow, feminine, he runs shit, he this. But I just know energetically I'm leading. Physically, you'll look at the dynamic and be like, damn, he, you know what I'm saying? But really, I'm leading in energy, he's leading in physicality, as it's supposed to be originally, right? Baby, it be light. It be a light. Like, I don't have to mean business. Like, I don't have to. And y'all know I'm so into medieval. Let me just side. You know what I'm saying? I talk to him so nice. You hear me? I talk to him so nice. Like, shit. You know. And that's new for me. Hey, that's new for me. Cause shit, you gonna like, nigga. And that's another thing. Like, as a plugs, we lead with, like, I'm gonna say this for me because I think it varies, but I feel like I got a good, you know, as a plug, I'm not gonna lie, I am sexually driven, and I find that most sockets, like y'all like a variety, but the emotion, the trick is. This is why I say that this is the fucking opposite. Listen, this shit's so crazy, bro. Listen, bro. Listen. Sockets, y'all need that variety and that spontaneity. You know what I'm saying? But what y'all really want the most is that emotionally consistent person. You know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be there. While I thrive off emotional consistency and shit like that, I lead sexually. You get what I'm saying? Like, as a plug, of course, I'm a penetrative force. This come out physically as a high air. I tell y'all about my sex drive all the time. And I lead with sex. Like, listen, I don't want to hear that shit. I want to fuck. Emotional connectivity, not my strong suit. I'm learning that now. As a plug, I want to penetrate you because I don't have a penis, a physical penis. My energy is, you know what I'm saying, the physical penis. So the crazy part about it is I lead with fucking. Like, I want to fuck. And we'll do the emotional shit later. I'm telling you what I am. I'm telling you what I am. But see, now that I'm learning, like, I'm learning to integrate. So most plugs, like, we gonna want to fuck. Like, I don't want to hear all this shit. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to hear all that. Like, are we fucking? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's how I penetrate. Like, that's how I set my roots. You know what I'm saying? I like to go ahead, get in there and feel that energy out to see if you worth planting my roots in, or if, you know what I'm saying, or not. Like, I don't got time for that. Like, you know, what's up? So some plugs can come off as like they sex drives high as fuck. And I tell y'all that, like, I've been sexually activated since I was like 6 years old. Listen, I want to fuck. I want to fuck. I want to put my energy out there. That's what I want to do. I'm just not a guy, right? I'm just not a guy. I have a girl car. And because I got a girl car, that taught me how to have, you know what I'm saying, like, discipline and shit like that. But I got a high sex drive because I'm a fucking force. I have to supply shit. Of course it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Of course it's gonna be high. Right? Of course. I want that. So that's, I found that ironic to me that even though the sockets are like varieties, I ain't gonna call y'all hoes. I call sockets varietists. And so we was talking about this in the chat. Cause like I said, when I get my downloads, my babies in the cub and they be the first one to hit. Like I had to get in that bitch and get that shit out off my bulletin board before it get crammed. Um and I, you know, saying the most of the my babies at first they was kind of confused because they was like, well, you know, so I'm a socket, but I don't like variety. And so I had to ask them, when have you ever had true variety in your fucking life? When have you ever had a choice, your own decision in your fucking life? From a child, you could not make your own decisions. When you was a child, you couldn't drink apple juice and orange juice. You had to get one or the other. You feel me? When you was a kid, you couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, you couldn't take this class and this class. You had to take one or the other. If you was good at an elective and your parents wanted you to be academic, they was gonna force you to do whichever one made sense to them. You do not have an experience of having variety because variety is frowned upon because everything is supposed to be the same and everybody's supposed to do the same. So when religion was, you know what I'm saying, brought in to keep y'all divided, right? Being a varietist is frowned upon because, oh, you're being a hoe and this. But at the same time, there's no spiritual law that said that you can't spread your energy. It's the opinion of humans that want to contain and restrict you that fucking told you that. Right? So you can't say that you don't like variety because you have always been programmed against it. But as a creator, if you're creative right now, and y'all, you know, say y'all sockets be so goddamn talented, boy. I tell you, y'all can fucking paint, y'all can do hair, y'all can cook, y'all can do clothes, y'all can sing, y'all can dance, y'all can do all that shit, bro. And the more that you have experiences, like people are different frequencies, they come with different, like they like different puzzle pieces. So if you are creative, it would make sense that the more you experience, not just people wise, just traveling, just, you know what I'm saying, the change of scenery, change of friends, change of like people, it would make sense that that would help you produce higher quality because of the variety that you get. But because it's frowned upon varieties, we ain't calling y'all hoes no more. Right? And so me, even though I've never been a varietist, okay, even it's just not wise to spread your energy with unworthy people. How do you know that they're unworthy? Soon you talk to somebody, right? Because what I'm describing to y'all the energetics of sex. So it doesn't matter about your bodies touching nobody. The energy is always exchanged. It doesn't matter if you fucking ain't physically putting your no penis in no coochie. That's just what the bodies do. You energetically engage with somebody every time that if you talking on something on the phone with somebody, right? If you're engaging with somebody for 2 weeks over the phone, energetically y'all fucking. I'm sorry. It's no physical. The physical isn't real. Take the bodies away. The only way that you can merge to be in the vicinity of another frequency is if you merge with it. The merging of it is sex. That's the energy exchange. You already fucking them. So if they unworthy, why are you talking to them? Why? This the shit that we been. But you get what I'm saying? That like that's just how the human think. The human scary. And the human don't be knowing what be going on, but it gives you those restrictive measures, right? It be telling you shit like that, but it doesn't make any spiritual sense. Take away the physical, which it ain't real for real anyway. You are fucking people every time you engaging with them. So and the only way to beat that, and this is something that I had to tell myself, is you can't engage. And if you can't engage, then your spirit has no reason for that car. All right. Now I said this earlier. Sudden deaths ain't fucking sudden. Spirit does your higher self does not care about these man-made ass laws and conditioning. If spirit tell you to go out there and spread that coochie out to this person, that's I ain't talking about doing shit because of attention, of trauma, of none of that. I'm talking about you have a genuine spark to go and integrate with that person. That person, when we say integrate, it means to enter gratefully. When you're fucking, don't you enter Come on now, as within, so without. Let me calm down. I'm obsessed with this shit though. I'm really obsessed. So like I'm telling y'all, like when I connect with you, like my friend, my best friend, she is a socket. All right. She's a socket. Her body is a girl car. The only thing I'm not doing with my friend is fucking her car. All right. That's the only thing I'm not doing. When I say I treat her like I treat the guy that I'm talking to now, I treat her the same. Right. I penetrate her energetically. She receives me. That is sexual. The only thing that doesn't make it sexual is, I mean, that's the energy exchange. The only thing that will make it sexual is our bodies connecting, right? So how I love her, how I pour into her, how I give, how I protect her, how I do anything for her, how bitch, I'm gonna take you on a date, don't pay, how I'm doing it. That's That's the same thing I would do to my, my man that's a socket. You feel me? Like this, like I'm just saying. It's no difference. We just not physically relating with one another. But the exchange of energy, that's just how it goes. Right? They're my best friend, y'all. They're my best friend. So it doesn't matter. The bodies don't matter. That's why we always say the physical don't matter, bro. The physical is second. The physical is finite. Like that shit don't, man, do y'all know how many cars I done had? Like for real. That shit don't matter, bro. True intercompatibility, that is what's gonna keep the longevity, right? You understanding your person's nature and seeking to integrate that, not change it, because you can't fucking change me. So I tell y'all all the time, if you want a Stepford wife, you better go get her, because I'm not her. You better go get her. I'm not her. I'm a fucking warrior woman. I'm a wild woman. I'm a force by nature. Now, can I, calm that down for you? Of course. Right? But understand that this is what I am in my core. And hell no, I'm not changing who I am in my core for you. Because I shouldn't have to. You should be able to receive it. So, I don't be lying to niggas like what I am, because this is what you gonna get. So on down the line, I ain't finna pretend to be something that I'm not, right? Just so when you get in the gut, in the thick of it, you're gonna be like, I thought you was feminine. I thought you was soft. No, the fuck you did, nigga. I'm a fucking warrior. I came here, I got a mission here. I came here for a reason, nigga. I got shit to do. I need you to be able to protect me physically, right? I need you to be able to protect me physically. I need you to, because like I tell y'all, the physical world ain't my world. So I need somebody that's skilled in physical combat and battle. Like, I'm so medieval, bro. I just can't let that shit go. I gotta let that shit go. This ain't medieval times, bitch. It's 2024. Fuck that. It could be whatever time I wanted to, right? My car looks feminine though. My car look, because that's what I choose. It's the opposite. It's the opposite of my nature. So my masculine and my feminine got to get along. And at first it wasn't. It wasn't getting along. So that's why I wasn't having harmonious dealings with men. It wasn't them. It was fucking me. I was out of order. I was out of order. Right? And my body card really is feminine as fuck. But that's only because it was needed to to express this force that I got. So I be coming off mad aggressive, and I be coming off mad sexual, and I be mad fucking for real, because this shit for real. Like, this body was designed for a reason. Everything is designed for a reason. I don't give a fuck. The things that y'all be calling flaws and the things that y'all don't like about yourselves, on my mama, them be y'all. That be the power right there. Y'all just be trading that shit in. It's a reason why they want y'all to go get all these body surgeries. It's a reason why your body wasn't structured like that. It's a reason for it, but y'all, they just tell y'all that everything is the same, and y'all give up y'all core identity to just look like everybody else and to be like everybody else. Like, nah, hell no, nah. See, it's a reason why. It's a reason why they don't want no fucking unity. They don't want no inner compatibility. They don't want no harmony around this motherfucker. They want y'all divided. They want y'all goddamn delusional. And they want y'all death too. They want y'all broke. They want y'all miserable. And they want y'all arguing with each other so y'all would never see that y'all really arguing with yourselves. Because the greatest trick is to trick you like it ain't that I don't exist. It's just that you don't know where I'm at. Right? So y'all don't know where the enemy at for real. They just, oh, the enemy over here. Oh, the enemy is the white people. Oh, the enemy is the government. Oh, the enemy is the aliens. Oh, the enemy is the women. Oh, the enemy is the men. Really ain't no goddamn enemy. It's not an enemy. Like, I'm telling you right now, there's no external enemy out there. It's just not. I don't care what nobody say. Ain't nobody. They are agents of division if they telling you to argue at something outside of your car, outside of you, outside of your awareness. If they telling you that the white man is your enemy, they are agents. If they telling you that, you know what I'm saying, the government is your enemy, they are agent. Because why would you want me to be looking at them when I should be looking at myself and my own government? If you got a problem with the government, you got a problem with your own government system. That's all that is. Look alive, bitch. Like, that's it. That's it. Like, if you got a problem with white people, you got a problem with your own scene, your own human self. Because, you know what I'm saying, white just is synonymous for seen, and black is just synonymous for unseen. Okay? That's all that is. As a supremacist, as a supreme being, all right? Nobody gets to be my enemy. Men have never been my enemy. I understand men the most. I love the fuck out of men. I love men. I love women too. I love everybody. I love everybody. I love men though. I understand them. Like I always said, I spoke a language that men understood. And that's because shit, on the inside I am one. It's just this body so feminine and fine and shit. You just, you know. So that's where I'm going with it. You can come with your own person, or you can do the work on yourself. And you know what I'm saying, if you have a person in mind, but that's what my matchmaking service is gonna be. Right? Many of us think that the people of government are immune to action and lines. That's why we learn until we die. And you only think that because that's what y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all taught to think. If you feel like the government is not for you, then how you feel is going to become real. And every situation is going to show you that the government is not for you. All right? If you feel that the government is here for you, right? The government here to do, nigga, you supposed to do that shit. I supposed to be taken care of. I supposed to, then what's going to happen is you're going to see instances where the government is doing shit for you. Once again, you have no enemy out there. It's just, hey, I can't, the government, the white people, none of this shit here is bothering me, bro. None of this shit is bothering me. I just can't, I just don't give a fuck. None of this shit, I don't feel no type of way. Right? I don't. I be neutral too because it's for me. All this shit is here for my enjoyment. Everything is here for me to have the best optimum experience in this game of opposite that I could possibly have. Everything is meant. It's made for me, by me, nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? Cool. And it make me feel no type of way, because that's how they do. They make y'all feel some type of way. And because y'all don't understand what they doing, y'all use y'all core frequency to manifest that bullshit. And what am I saying? What do I mean when I say that? If listen, for a plug, like y'all always hear me saying that folks can't fuck with me, and that's because I won't allow you to fuck with me. As a plug, the worst thing I could do is let a bitch disrupt my frequency. Because if you disrupt my frequency, that means that what I'm putting out gonna be deficient. So this is why when my energy low, or when I'm not in a mood, or if I, you know what I'm saying, I'm not saying shit, I ain't talking, I ain't doing no sessions or nothing, because I'm gonna penetrate you with that deficient ass energy, and I don't want you to give birth to no deficiencies. So that's why I hang back as a plug. Okay, and that's why I don't let shit in this world. This world can't give me nothing. This world can't take nothing from me, because all it's gonna do is disrupt my frequency, and now I'm finna send out some bullshit, and I'm responsible for too many souls for that. All right. And for sockets, what they do is they play on y'all emotional ability and capacity. And so most of y'all sockets are empaths. I'm an empath too, but it's a different type of way. Y'all emotions are important in sockets, and y'all always letting people play on y'all motherfucking feelings. Um play on y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all emotions as a socket, and then y'all get out here and create that shit in y'all life. Me, I'm gonna project some energy, and you gonna create off my deficiency. With the socket, you are going to create deficiencies, in which everybody else is just gonna, you know what I'm saying, be using y'all deficient ass shit. So most of y'all creators, y'all be making handheld products and shit. I mean, y'all be making products that people use, right? And depending on what your emotional state is, you are putting that deficient ass shit into your products. Same as me, energy is my business. That's basically, I tell you, I don't got no talents and shit. The physical world just ain't never my thing. I don't got a lot of experience with physical talents. A lot of my gifts is just natural, pure source. Like, in knowingness, like that's what it is with me. So I have to be mindful, you know what I'm saying, of what I'm putting out. I ain't finna get up here and be, this what's happening to me, and y'all should get scared because they said we running out of food and bitches dying left and right. Why would I put that out there for y'all to get it manifest bullshit with? Why would I do that? I don't spread fear. I don't, you know what I'm saying, put out fear seeds. So this what y'all do. This how they get us to create the bullshit for them. That's how it goes. So if y'all know, like I know, bro, y'all learn y'all core frequency. If there's any distortions there, y'all move those distortions, and y'all develop y'all core frequency, all while seeking to integrate, because these people ain't coming to y'all reality for nothing. Everybody coming is a gift. It's just, oh, if you know what I'm saying, you gonna accept it or not. It's just it. I know I be the opposite for a lot of shit. When I come into your life, I'm already knowing what's finna happen. I'm finna fuck the shit out you, physically or energetically, baby. But it's gonna be the whatever you, and I'm gonna get you pregnant, and I'm gonna get you pregnant, and it's gonna be the most abundant, high vibrational seeds you could ever give birth to in your fucking life. That's why I say, if I was a nigga, man, I'm telling you, my baby mamas would be so taken care of. I'll probably be one of them niggas that have about 6, 7 wives, because I'm gonna take care of all y'all. I'm gonna take care of all y'all, right? So when I already know, if I'm coming into your life, I know for a fact you finna do the opposite, because you ain't got no choice. Because I'm literally the opposite. Like, I'm the glitch. So you ain't gonna be able to be the same. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't care. I don't care. So once again, y'all be asking why I'm single. And why, you know what I'm saying? If you ever want to know why you don't see me with no crowd of people, and you don't see me running through niggas like I know I could, man, it takes some power to be over here. Shit, I'm thankful that my best friend able to hang in here, because it's a little, you know what I'm saying, it's a little strict around this motherfucker. It's a little strict around this bit. Now, goddamn, you know, gonna get in here and get some order. I'm about order and structure to my own detriment. But that's why I'm learning, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything ain't gotta be order and structure all the time. And that's me allowing my feminine in. Like, I'm learning to, you know what I'm saying? Everything ain't just about, you know what I'm saying, order. Like, sometimes there can be beauty in chaos. And sometimes we can learn the most from when shit just going the worst. So I'm learning not to just, you know what I'm saying, put one side against the other. Like I say, I don't fear the feminine, I don't fear the masculine, I don't fear deficiency. I don't look at nothing. I look at everything as a you know what I'm saying, experience for me to grow from. Like, that's it. I look at it like that. I've been here talking for an hour. Damn. An hour and 15 minutes. Y'all ain't said nothing. Why y'all be doing it? Y'all know I don't like to talk over no hour. Then y'all just be see y'all ass in here letting me talk, knowing I ain't gonna shut up. That's the thing. Knowing I ain't gonna shut up. But I don't be I talk a lot because it just be so much shit. I be having going on all the time in my head on my bulletin board. I be having to get it out, and lives are how I get them out. We got class tomorrow, y'all. Class tomorrow, and it's gonna be on automated reactions. How your body stores these reactions that keep looping y'all into the same programming. I'm excited about that because I feel like they will be stopping y'all. Like y'all be doing the work, but you know what I'm saying, y'all, these automatic, you know what I'm saying, reactions fucking y'all up. We gonna That's what class gonna be about tomorrow. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. Y'all ass supposed to been said, gee, you talking, it's an hour. It's an hour in. Y'all know I don't like talking over no hour, but I could talk forever. That's the thing. Like, listen, I could talk, but I got so much shit to say about every damn thing. That'd be my problem, bro. But I be wanting to share all this because I done kept this wisdom with me for eons. And it feels good to just be able to share it, even if it may not be received, even if, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't do it. It just feels good expressing it because I kept it to myself for so long. I be want to get this shit out. Like, you asked me one thing, I done kept your ass, and that's why I be late on my sessions because I be late as hell. But it be hard for me to shut up because, like, bro, soon every time I go off, I got some more shit that I gotta say that leading to some more shit. It's like, bro, linear time ain't on my side, but I'm on that plug in that socket bed. I'm on that plug in that socket bed. I'm going to unify this place, restore natural order. This was always supposed to be a fun place, a fun world to come and integrate the opposite sides of ourselves as if in a big, you know what I'm saying, a big experience, a big amusement park full of, you know what I'm saying, different experiences that we can try out to, you know what I'm saying, learn different things about ourselves. Like, it was always supposed to be that way until the virus, you know what I'm saying, took over the system. And like I'm telling y'all, I didn't create a private society. I'm training them for spiritual excellence here. And their kids, like, I'm talking like, bro, and that's why, let me tell y'all why I really want to have a son. I really want to have a son. Like, my daughter is into girls. My daughter is into girls. Um Also, my daughter is a socket. I find that, but we fit like plug and sockets. Let me show y'all uh, my daughter is into girls. And so the likelihood of her passing down this specific frequency I got is unlikely. So I need a son because while that son is in, you know what I'm saying, right now he's in my eggs getting out, like he's like an up-to-date egg. All right. And as an up-to-date egg, it has a more potent awareness. And so I need that son to be, when I have my son, the codes that I'm going to put into him, I need him to spread his seed. Okay. So that is my obsession with this son. I need him to be able to spread these codes and carry on a certain legacy. Cause I got certain codes that ain't gonna be here. They can't be here. So they only got here through me. They can only be passed through me. Right. So my daughter helped, like she's a creative. She's a socket. Like, let me tell you. Let me tell you how this shit play out. She is a socket, and her Venus is in Gemini. And if you know what I'm saying, that's like a bisexual placement, right? Venus and Gemini. And so my daughter, like, I always knew she had this affinity for girls because I'm her mom, and like we connected. Like, I know everything about her. I'm just waiting on her to figure it out for herself, but I know every fucking thing about her life, destiny, everything. So when she came and told me that, you know what I'm saying, she like girls, I'm like, I already, you know what I'm saying, I already knew. But at first she was like, she don't know what she like. She don't know what she like because she never experienced them. So boom, I'm like, shit, you just try it out. Give it some variety. Oh my God. I just realized I cultivated my daughter's variety. Oh my fucking God, y'all. Oh my God. I knew that there was a pivotal moment. I fucking told her to try them. Oh my God, I'm finna cry. Listen. I fucking told her to try them both. You won't know unless you try them out. Like, try, you know what I'm saying? Talk to a girl, you know what I'm saying? At that moment, at that moment when I told her that, like, if y'all knew Jay from like past, like to now she's a whole different being. Like when I say her, bro, the motherfucker is a natural born artist. Okay, she can interior design, she can cook, she can do. I didn't teach her none of this shit, bro. This girl just got these qualities. She's a socket, and she like I'm talking about, like, listen, she so fucking creative. She's in fucking art school now. Like, she's off at art school. But oh my god, I cultivated the variety in her, and even now I be telling her, like, listen, because she's a socket, but she be trying to use her plugness to override her socket. And I be telling her, like, listen, baby, ain't nothing wrong. Go date. Go date. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you be your emotionally consistent one, and you go date. You go have, like, go don't tie yourself down. You ain't missing out no experiences. You gonna try everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you gonna do. Like, bro, she been like hairstyles, piercings, like everything that she like, everything came out since I gave. She's always had a choice of variety. You understand me? I've always given her, like, I ain't push. Look, I let her, like I'm spiritual. I didn't force her to be spiritual. I didn't talk about God to her. I didn't talk down on God. I fucking let her go to church herself. All right. I let her see what her mama was on, and I let her go to church herself. She fucking chose herself. She chose spirituality. She chose that. She came up with herself that God didn't make no sense. Okay. Wow, bro. Wow. And that's the opposite of what happened to me. Cause listen, y'all, his like this shit, everything is just like all things just happen now. Let me tell you, when I was like what, 6th grade going to 7th grade, I confessed to my mom that I was too fucking horny, bro. Like, understand, by me being a plug, I'm not understanding what's all this fucking energy coursing through my fucking body all the time. It be making me pass. Listen, to this day, it be so much fucking energy charging through me. Like, Bobby, whew, fuck. Like I be having like these little attacks of energy. Like, bro, I got to put it somewhere. So I had told my mom, like, I couldn't take it no more. Like, I couldn't hide. Like, it was starting to affect me physically. So I'm like, Mom, I can't control. Like, what is this? The way she responded, what I'm saying, by me being a plug, also helped me distort myself into a socket. Because she basically made it, made me seem like I was evil, or, I was unnatural as a woman to have this type of charge. You feel me? And she out and like I forgive my mom because she didn't understand, like she didn't know, like, but she was always making me feel like I was inadequate as a woman. And now that I'm in hindsight, bro, it's only because she was supposed to help me tap more into my feminine. Like, my mom the whole time was trying to help me be more of a woman. And I used to fight anything that's trying to change my core frequency. I don't give a fuck who you are. I am fin to fight you. Because I came here like, I can't lose something. I can't lose myself. I cannot lose myself. I don't give a fuck what it was. I'm not finna get into if I can lose myself. My mama had the programming down packed. If I had to listen to my mama, bro, I would have integrated my feminine side way faster, because my mama was naturally a socket. And so my mama, she's always tell me, like, I used to want it down to my grandma too. I swear to God, y'all can ask my family members. I could call them up on this line right fucking now. They used to always be like, my name Deanne. My middle name Deanne. That's what my family called me. And so I was like, when I was a kid, I was a boy. Like, I played sports. I was rough. I never wanted my hair combed. Like, I was showing. I was so in my plug energy as a kid. I thought I was gonna be gay. I thought I was gonna be gay because I was such a boy. Like, I was in sports. My mom was like, you never like want to get your hair combed. You never want to be a girl. I didn't have an interest in cooking. I didn't want no kids. And so my mom used to be like, oh, well, when you have kids, you got to do this. And to be a woman, you have to be this. And you have to dress like this. And you got to get a husband. I used to be looking at her like, baby girl, who the fuck told you I'm here for that? I don't want that shit. I didn't come here to be you. Like, I'm talking about, I fought it so hard, but it was actually, that was the beginning of me fighting integration. It started with my mama. I started fighting the integration process with her. Because she was trying to make me, integrate that feminine. I'm like, no, I ain't coming to do that. That shit made me sick to my stomach. You see what I'm saying? Like, it was real bad. Like I say, it's always been more of my masculine. So like I say, I have learned to, like, I feel like now I'm in the softest era of my life. Like, I actually want more kids, and so I'm looking at buying houses and being like a housemaker, and like, what I'm saying? Now, I ain't saying I'm finna cook and shit, but so I'm even interested in like learning how to cook and being more domesticated. Ew, but I'm actually ready to, like, what I'm saying, embark on that side of myself, right? Because this is where my mama was trying to teach me. And if I had been so fucking a rebel and try like to not lose my core, I would have realized and been ahead of the game. But I'm saying, everything happens as it could. But I remember when my mom, like, I wanted her to embrace that I was different. When I came to her and I told her about the charge that I put off, I wanted her to tell me that, well, some women are just more powerful, or some women this. I did not want her to shut that part of me down, because by her shutting that part of me down, I lost a lot of my power. And it took me a while to get that power back, because my sexuality is my power. That charge going through me, that y'all say horniness, arousal, that lust that y'all talking about, that is pure fucking force that I have a limited supply that I can call at will. So it plays out physically as I'm freaky and I'm sexual and I'm all that. But y'all got to understand what the fuck I've been riding on and how I maintain this shit my whole life without tearing this fucking body car up. Let me live. But I got off. I know I'm all over the place, but I did that for Jade. When I did that for Jade, when she came to me, and the way I knew in that moment, bro, let me tell you how I be living in all so many different realms at one time. When she came to me, and I'm telling y'all this because she open, like, she don't care about me telling y'all whatever, like, she don't give a fuck. But when she came to me, I was aware that I was in a past and a present moment at the same time. I remember when I came to my mama, and now I'm sitting here in the present, my daughter also coming to me. And I knew I don't give a fuck what she was finna say out her mouth. I was never finna to take her power. But the moment I told her that, she been blossoming like a motherfucker. I'm so obsessed with that girl. She's so awesome. She so fucking can do all things. She's so better than me. She's so better than me. At 16, she got me beat. She got this physical world. Like, I ain't worried about none of her physicals. Remember, I'm spiritual. She physical. She needed me for the spiritual. I needed her for the physical, because she helped me get on my fucking feet. If I hadn't had her, I would have never made it to here. That's facts. That's why my biggest earth accomplishment will forever be being her mama, because that shit put some shit into perspective for me. I don't give a fuck about trying to look successful and shit to y'all. Do y'all see the type of child I'm raising? Y'all can't see how awesome this girl is. I ain't even playing. Like, shit. So I don't be giving a fuck. Like, I'm doing something right, bro. Look at the fruits of my labor. What they say, you'll know a tree by the fruit it produced. Look at my fruit. Shit. But that's because I fucking cultivated the variety. If you pay attention to your kids, pay attention to your children, that will show you how, like how you need to, if you have a fucking a plug of a child, the worst thing you can do is make them doubt their power. If you have a socket of a child, the worst thing you can do is make decisions for them. The worst thing you can do is take away their ability to decide for them. You are throwing them off their compass. Same as you, if you in a relationship, okay, with a varietist, with a socket, you better get your confidence and your self-esteem together, because they are going to resent you for taking that variety or not enhancing that variety within them, because you are insecure within yourself. Okay. If you are a plug, if you in a relationship with a plug, you need to make sure that you know what I'm saying, you gonna be consistently there to, what I'm saying, keep them in a power, right? We don't need we don't need the dynamics where motherfuckers hating on us, where motherfuckers don't want us to shine, where it's a competition. If you not there to be motherfucker to help me propel this motherfucking force, you in the way. And that's what all things, because all energy is just energy. It's just the illusion our human has that these are separate energies, but it's all the same thing, right? So with my friends, like I say, I'm attracting a lot of, because I'm in my right space. I'm attracting a lot of the opposite. I'm attracting a lot of the, sockets, because I'm seeking to integrate with them. So if my best friend got a problem, like she want to, come out with something and she can't choose, shit, you gonna do both of them. You gonna do all of them. You got the power to fucking, like, you so fucking creative, girl. You can do this and do that and then come up with a third thing. I'm never gonna stop her ability to have her variety. When it comes to her other friends, I'm never gonna stop her from having other friends. Just let your other friends know that you got a plug that don't play about you. Like, that's it. Just let them know that you got a plug that don't play about you, so they won't even play, and I have to do something to them. That's it. But ain't that's what a man do, though? Ain't that's what the masculine does? Don't it protect? I'm just showing y'all how this shit play out. How it's not what they told us, right? So y'all be looking at men, and y'all be wanting these men to provide and protect y'all and do all the masculine things, but you not even sure. You don't even know if that's his core frequency. Because what if his core frequency is a flow, right? Then the provide and protect is not his core. That's not his core fulfillment. That's not a fundamental of his. That don't make him less than a man or nothing. This just means that his whole reason for being here is not to provide and protect your ass. That's it. I'm not a damsel in distress. I need a man, but I need a man in different ways. I don't need you to provide and protect anything. I need you to be able to receive me emotionally. I need you to be able to open up to me. I need to get inside of you. That's what I need from men. I don't give a fuck about your money. I don't give a fuck where you work. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I need to be able to enter you. I'm always asking, invite me in. I need to get in there. I need to be inside of something that fulfills me, right? That fulfills me. So no, I'm not looking at a nigga clocking his what he doing, and you supposed to provide and put me in my family and this. I don't need that. Because when I, if I'm attracted to a socket, he's in his feminine. By him being okay with his feminine, it makes me okay with being in my feminine. And by me being okay in my masculine, it makes him even more okay with his masculinity. Do y'all get that? Do y'all see the dance in that, bro? So that's just okay. So that's just like a man, a plug trying to get with me and turn me into a socket. Instead of you getting your ass out there and getting with a socket already. That's just like me getting with another plug and trying to turn him into a socket when I could just go get me a fucking socket. Cause see, this the thing. Have you ever tried to put a plug into a socket and it fits so right? It ain't no forcing it. It ain't no turning it. It ain't no bending the prongs to put it in there. The socket holes ain't too big. It ain't too tight. It ain't too loose. You just stick it in there and it just connect. That's what I want, right? When I plug into you, I want it to fit. I want it to flow. I want you to receive me. Because you're receiving me and being open to me and allowing me deeper into you. Like, that shit charges me up more. So I'm able to pour more back into you. I push that shit back into you, and then you receive it, and you know what I'm saying, you turn me up, right? Turn me up, I turn you on. Shit, you see what I'm saying? So you can't look at it like that. Don't ever, like, I don't give a fuck. You could see me with, you would look at this person, if I, what I'm saying, how I go off for the incompatibility, you would look at a nigga and be like, why she fucking with him? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't got what she got. Like, he not on her level, but you don't understand how that nigga receive me emotionally, right? If I try to penetrate you and you all, what I'm saying, guard it, and you know what I'm saying, like, shit, I gotta try to force myself into you, baby, that's rape. I ain't gotta do that. I ain't gotta take nothing. When it's motherfuckers that'll give it to me. It's motherfucker that let me in there. And I fit. I don't gotta take nothing from you. You gonna let me in there. I'm a, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I gotta do to open you up. I'm going to, you know what I'm saying, do what I got to do to make you feel safe. I'm going to do what I got to do to make you know that you can trust me and you're going to allow me in there. I'm not finna be forcing. I'm not finna force myself inside of you, because in physical life, that's rape. So energetically, that would be rape. So I don't give a fuck what a man got, how much money you got. If I can't, if you don't let me in and receive me, right, then I can't do nothing with you. Your money means nigga, I get money too. I ain't hurting for shit. I don't even think about money. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about date nights and all that little cute ass kid shit that y'all be on. I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker never take me on a date or never do anything, because I can do that for myself. What I do give a fuck about is, can you receive me emotionally? Can you receive what I am? Amplify that and return it into me, so I can return, you know what I'm saying, put it into us. Can you do that? That's what the nothing for me. I don't need you to do nothing. I don't need you to do that. I need you to be open and I need you to receive as a socket. If I gotta force, I try to force somebody. And listen, when you force yourself, plugs, when you try to force yourself on a socket that's not ready to receive you physically, that's gonna be your abusive ass relationships. Facts. Their body's gonna respond like you are traumatizing them. Their body's gonna respond like this is a fight. Plugs, if you try to penetrate a socket that is not open, their physical body is going to treat you like you are an enemy. Think it's a game. Think back to y'all past relationships. Look at y'all relationships right now and ask me, am I lying? When I was trying to you know what I'm saying, energetically force myself on a man, he was a socket, but he wasn't open. When I say that physical relationship was so motherfucking abusive and toxic, the outside of us was showing what we was doing to each other on the inside, what I was doing to him. Because I ain't gonna lie, I wanted that. I wanted that real bad. And so I didn't even care that I was taking it. I didn't even care. I just wanted it. You know, I saw that he wasn't ready. I saw that, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't ready to open up. I saw that he had issues that would stop. I didn't give a fuck. I wanted it. I wanted that. I wanted to be in there. And so I kept trying to force myself on him. And the physical showed the battle. Facts. And so I vowed to myself, I would never, ever try to energetically force myself on somebody, emotionally and energetically penetrate somebody that is not ready for me. Once you show me that you're not ready, because this is the thing as a plugs, you got to say, like, it's important for you to say how you feel. And that's why vulnerability is our greatest asset as a plug, right? Because I'm going to tell you what I want. I'm going to tell you how I feel just to see, can you receive me? If you can't receive me, I'm going to go where I can be received freely. I ain't wasting no time. I ain't finna try, you know what I'm saying? It must not be for me. Right? I ain't wondering, you know how the niggas, you know how when you be trying to, everything I'm doing energetically is what niggas do physically, if y'all paying attention, if y'all catching the correlation. Right? And I don't think I'm gonna leave this up public. I think I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna turn this into a private live. So if you don't have my classes and you not in here now, you just asked out. So everything that you know what I'm saying, I've noticed that the energies that be going on the inside, you know what I'm saying, be basically playing, you know what I'm saying, playing out. And right now, like, as a plug, I'm gonna tell you, if I like you and I'm attracted to you, I'm gonna tell you 100% what the fuck I want. But I always been like this. I'll be like, you know, I like you, I want to get to know you, you know what I'm saying? Or I'll be like, hey, I just want to fuck. It's you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always tell you what I want, because I need you to be, I don't want to trick you. I don't want you to feel like this. I'm gonna tell you. So if you don't want that, I ain't gonna, you know how niggas be like, they try to holler at you, and when you don't want to holler at them, they be like, fuck you damn bitch. You feel me? Fuck you damn bitch. And I'm not like that. If I, you know what I'm saying, if I'm interested in you and I want to pair with you, if you're not, you know what I'm saying, interested in pairing with me, you know, I'm gonna go on about my business, because I know, you know what I'm saying, it's somebody out there that want to pair. I'm not finna be like, well, fuck you then, nigga. You don't want to open up to me and shit like that, nigga. But I was like that when I was insecure, though. Hey, I was like that, like, nigga, why won't you open up? Like, I'm finna to do something to you if you don't let me in this bitch. I'm trying to get in here. I don't care, right? Because remember, I told y'all in this relationship, he was the provider. He was the provider, this. And I was like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care about that. You feel me? Let me in before I break this bitch down. Now you pissing me off. Just you know, he used to tell me all the time, like, bro, it's a nigga inside you, like it's a forceful ass nigga in you, and I don't like that. And I'm like, well, shit, I don't know what to tell you. You feel me? But anyway, just saying, like, that's what I require. I require emotional intensity and consistency. And once I have those, like, you know, so like I say, I'm getting into the variety stage of life right now. I never been a variety. Like I get with one person, I be with their ass for a minute. Whether I'm just fucking you or not, we be fucking for years. It just be you. But now I wanted to, you know, so I'm getting more into my creativity. I'm getting more into my feminine and my flow. And I'm, you know, saying tapping into my variety. So even though I love a good consistency, it's like I want to also try to, you know, saying, see, can I have two consistencies? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to build other worlds with people. And not do what I normally do and just, you know what I'm saying, remain consistent to one. So it's been a journey to, you know what I'm saying, see these different parts of myself and, you know what I'm saying, to go through all of it. Like I don't take, like, ain't none of it a bad experience to me. It's just is what it is. It's just, you know what I'm saying, it's just unification and integration. But that's it, man. I'm in this bitch talking almost 2 hours. I'm tripping. This was on my heart today because I'm serious about this. Like, I'm outside yesterday in the hood with my niggas. Like, nigga, you a socket and you a plug. Because this is this. Like, I'm about getting on their nerves. Like, because the people closest to me, like, they get the downloads first, whether they know what to do with them hoes or not. I gotta say it to somebody before it make my damn head explode. So, if any men are interested in me, like, I'm like, this what it is. So no, you know, I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to integrate gratefully. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to learn, but it don't come naturally to me. So if that's what you want, then compatibility wise, right? Then you should get you a, if you are a plug, if you're a man and you're a plug, then you should seek a socket. If you are a man and you are a socket, then you should seek a plug. All right. So I feel like I attract a lot of sockets because I like that flow that you sockets be having in y'all. I like that. I like when men are in, you know what I'm saying, like not just emotional, you know what I'm saying, like, because it's a difference in being emotional and being in tune with your feminine. And I love men that can be safe in it. The most confident masculine men, they are okay with the fact that they have a feminine, you know what I'm saying, part within their being. They okay with it. And because they are okay with it, it allows, you know what I'm saying, them to be okay with your feminine being. You feel me? If a man can't accept his own feminine energy, he's going to reject it in you. 99% of people problems don't be with us, it be with them. Right? When I was distorted and shit, like, men weren't my problem. When I was distorted feminine, they wasn't my problem. It just seemed like that. So I'm not blaming. I can't blame nobody outside of me for nothing because everybody's showing me a process that I need for myself. Right. So when I meet plugs, I know that's just me wanting to, you know what I'm saying, feel some type of similarity. I want to, because sockets are my opposite. And so that opposite be excitement and it be, you know what I'm saying, that connection, that spark feeling. But with plugs, I feel at home because we got the same core frequency. But familiarity is not how you get growth. So I couldn't be with a plug because we're going to be so familiar that neither one of us is going to grow. But with a socket, my opposite, that's growth and expansion there. Like, what? Come on now. Come on now. Shit, my little brother is a plug. And I always said that we was twins, but we not. But my little brother is a plug. He my best friend. Like, he my best friend. We alike in a lot of ways. Right? And I know what type of woman my little brother need based off the fact that he's a plug. Right? He just like my damn daddy. My daddy is a plug. He just was distorted. My little brother not distorted. He just undeveloped. Meaning he has to develop, you know what I'm saying? Like, he know he a plug, but my daddy just was passive. My little brother not like that. So I know what type of woman that my little brother need based off the fact that I know what his core frequency is. And just by listening to how he talking, you know what I'm saying, I know what type of woman he looking for because I know my brother, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm very protective. Like I say, I'm a plug. I provide and I protect. I'm so fucking protective over my people. You feel me? Like I'm protective over my little brother. And so I be, you know what I'm saying, just be surveillance and the, you know what I'm saying, the women that he choose. Cause I be trying to see, okay, is she a socket? My little brother gonna need a socket. Okay, my little brother's gonna be a socket. He is a man. He is a provider. He's a protector. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he like me. You feel me? Like he like me. It's like my dad had two sons on the cool. It's like my dad had two sons on the cool because like my brother, he is, you know, he's a man. He gonna want to pay the bills. He gonna want to be like this. So he's gonna need a woman that's a socket, a receiver. You know what I'm saying? To nurture and, you know what I'm saying, be that. You know what I'm saying? Be there for him, but he's gonna have to be okay with that, you know what I'm saying, that socket being a varieties, and that variety is gonna have to be okay with my brother being a socket. I mean, being a plug, and he can have his variety too. But I'm telling you, the way to his heart is not gonna be variety. It's gonna be emotional intensity and consistency, and that's what it is for all plugs. Like, can we have our variety? Of course. Should we have some variety? We should, because that's balance. But our what's gonna fulfill us is always gonna be that emotional connection and that consistency from a person. We're gonna choose that over anything. So, like, let's say for instance, if I'm truly connected to somebody and I end up talking to somebody else, like, I'ma like you, I'ma fool with you, but that I'ma always deal with that person because that's gonna be my base. Like, it's like we have a base. You know what I'm saying? So even though I have some variety, just like with varieties, sockets, y'all like varieties, but y'all want y'all base too. Do y'all see how we be wanting the same things? It just play out in opposite manners. Do you understand how we can integrate and make everything better together? Do y'all see we all want the same things? They just playing out in different ways and different patterns. If you study those patterns, like, bro, you can get with somebody and really have the time of your life. You can really be like, true love is real. Like, it's really a thing. It's true compatibility. Like, I am going to bring that shit back. I am a lover girl. I love love. I want to see y'all happy in these relationships and not just, you know what I'm saying, putting up with shit. Like, I want unity. I want to look at y'all relationship like, fuck. Can I hug y'all? Because I feel the love coming off of y'all. That's the type of shit I want these kids to be born in actual connections and not just born as extra attachments based off of the initial attachment that you did when y'all fucked around. Like, I want to see real love babies. You know, these kids are already coming in here on these high frequencies. Imagine they coming through a secure connection versus a fucking corrupt one. Right? You got to, of course, they're gonna experience some opposition and some deficiency, but the fact that y'all so powerfully connected is gonna do wonders for them. That's setting somebody up. That's generational wealth. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, that's generational wealth. Like, what the unity? I got a vision. Like, I see it. Y'all know they don't want no damn unity, so that's why they destroyed the two-parent home unit. That's why they destroyed and disassembled the true properties of masculine and feminine. Come on now. Anything that they destroy or pin you against, you need to do the opposite of it. So today, ask yourself, am I a plug or am I a socket? If you want to know the full breakdown, you got to be in my class. But I think I did a good, this is a good, you know what I'm saying? I think I did a good breakdown on here too. Are you a plug and a socket? And if you say that you're a plug or a socket, are you a pure plug and a pure socket, or are you distorted? Did something happen in your life that misplaced you from your core? Okay? Did something happen that displaced you from your core? Right? That's when, in order to be a part of my matchmaking services, in order for me to match you with your partner, you guys both have to be willing to be, right, to have this session so I can determine, you know what I'm saying, if you are a pure plug or a pure socket at your core, so I can see how to match you up with the the best candidate based off of your compatibility and the programming that you received. All right, because the program that you receive keeps you running in the same patterns and the same programs, which most times are in the opposition of your core frequency. This is how you are at odds with yourself, and because you are at odds with yourself, as what goes out must come back in. So you're going to align people that's also at odds with themselves, and you're gonna have terrible relationships and blame love when love ain't did shit to you. All right, that's where I'm going with this shit. Watch, because one thing about it, what I say we see. Welcome, Yashin. Welcome to the valley. Welcome to the valley. When you start the matchmaking services. Right now, I'm trying to like condense it, like put it in a format that I can like have readily available, like set it all up. Because I'm sure, 100% sure I know what I'm talking about. Off tops. So it's just how I'm gonna set it up and like how I'm gonna, distribute it to y'all is what I'm working on now. But that's a passion project for sure. Cause if I can't do nothing, I know how to bring some shit together. I know how to bring some shit together for sure. And so I'm looking forward to that. So once I, formulate how I'm gonna do it or distribute it, then it's gonna be out. Don't like having to be masculine. It shouldn't be a don't like having to be masculine or a don't like you. It's just understand that you're both. Understand that you are both, and understand that you get to choose. You know what I'm saying? Which do you want to force or do you want to flow? Meaning, like for instance, yeah, my core is a force, but I also am a flow too. So at any given time that I'm tired of forcing, I can always just surrender and allow myself to flow. Right. So if you would want to be more masculine, then if you want to be more feminine, then you have to release control. You have to be able to be guided. You have to be able to flow. You have to be able to allow first. You have to be able to receive. And a lot of times you can't get out your masculine because you're scared. The trauma of your past won't allow you to be in your feminine. So you would have to like examine your programming to see what defaults that got you stuck, stuck too much in your feminine, in your masculine. And luckily for y'all, I provide all these services because I'm not just going to tell y'all about the shit and then y'all don't know how to, handle it. So I'm about what I'm talking about. If I'm telling you something, I got a solution. If I'm telling you something, I got a way for you to get the opposite effect of it. That's just one thing about me. Let me pop my top hat. All right. I don't just tell y'all nothing without application because me telling y'all don't mean shit if y'all in y'all reality, okay? Me telling y'all don't mean nothing if y'all get off this live and be like, what the fuck was G talking about? Right? Like I just sit here wasted breath. You feel me? So definitely I'm on this shit bad. But plug in sockets, masculine and feminine, ones and zeros. It's all the same thing, bro. If you can master this, right? Then you can master yourself. If you can master yourself, you'd already mastered everything else. Everything else conforms, responds to that. Right? So anyway, man, I'm finna get out of here. We got class tomorrow. Deleting how to delete automatic reactions, things that's stored in your body. That's what we're gonna talk about tomorrow. I'm excited about that. I love y'all. Y'all stay open, stay present, try to stay in the now, try to stay present. Be mindful of what state that you are in, because like I'm telling y'all, the false powers that be really want as many of y'all stuck and low as they can. And right now, it's not the time for y'all to be falling. It's almost coming up to the real new year. So, a lot of, it's time to use that power that you've been saying you haven't coming forward. Okay. After March, after the spring equinox, things are going to start to bloom. Things are going to start to blossom. I would love for y'all to be in that number. If you are distorted, or you are too heavy, or you are too stuck in programming, you will not be blossoming. Okay. You will not be blooming. You will be steady cycling in these old ass programmed, illusions that's draining your life. Okay. Because remember, before I go, the number one goal here is to conserve your energy. And so in order to conserve your energy, you need to know how to manage your energy. You need to know how to invest and get returns on your energy. All right. So everything that I'm doing in life is conserving my energy. I want everything to be easy. I want everything to be fast. I want everything to be simple, because anything else is me steady losing energy, and most y'all don't know how to get it back. All right. So if you looking at my life and you like, damn, she don't never do nothing. She don't this. What the fuck I supposed to be doing? Giving all my life force away to corporations? Do you think that I came here to do that? Of course I didn't. I want y'all to stop doing it, actually. Right? So I love y'all, man. I love y'all. I love y'all. See y'all tomorrow for class. It's Magical Monday. Go embody some dope ass shit. And I love y'all. Bye.